Hey YouTube, welcome back. My name's Noddy, and this is my Austria playthrough, episode number 3. So in the last episode, those that have watched, we helped Castile in their war against Aragon, sorry. They took a huge chunk of land, which is awesome, because we will try and get a PU, and we'll just improving relations with some of the Italian miners, so that we can take a whole bunch of land from the Pope and not care about AE. So we just need Genoa above 50, and we should be able to take everything except for Rome, which is quite a lot. It's going to be a hell of a lot to core as well, which I didn't think of, but oh well. What are you going to do? We want to take it all because we want to claim Rome, and then the next war against Venice will take their 2 provinces, and then the final war will take Rome. Pass the decision, and we've avoided the Shadow Kingdom, and we should do it really early, to be honest. The Namigan's insulting us, that's fine. I'll wait one more tick before we pace out. I've got Venetians wanting to rise up, probably there. I haven't added this to the Empire yet. Pope's kicking Bohemia's ass. Bohemia is Tech 4, but is just weak at the moment. Right, Poland. So, only the Pope and Venice are going to care. He'll give me everything I want. I don't want him making friends with... I don't think he'll make friends, but anyway. So, we should make him release Avignon. No. So, that's all we need. It's going to be only 500 to core, so it's not too bad. I don't have enough, but it's not as bad as I thought. Yep, I'm happy. So, looking at my aggressive expansion, it's quite large. So we're going to have to wait a bit of time for some of this to burn off. Now, interesting that Savoy is over 50. But they like me, so they won't join, right? So let's not worry too much about it. It's gonna look horrible if I look at it too closely. We can pick a new rival. Let's go France, actually. Poland hates me. No one's... There's no claims there, unfortunately. They do have some imperial land. Anyway. Let's go France. I'm gonna not do a lot for a bit. So I'm gonna smack down a core there. I'm gonna sit on my hands for a bit now. The nobility want some land. One of the other common things you get is people will say, release this as a vassal, you know, release Abrino and give them the land to court. I would rather just keep it. It's good land, it's worth quite a bit. Sorry, I forgot that I saw that Mines has gone crazy. You'll release... release Bamberg. Either way, Wurzburg comes back onto the map. Am I down a free city now? No, still ain't. So... Yes. I forget what I was saying. Basically, I'm going to sit on my hands for a while and not do anything. I've still got another 7 years, I think, until the Truce of Venice is up. 6 years. I've got a hell of a lot of AE, quite a lot of AE, but it will burn off. Austria, one of their ideas is better relations over time, so yeah, it will disappear slowly. And I've obviously hired the better relations over time advisor. So, we'll probably go speed 4, because we can defend the Netherlands. I get autonomy reduction and defense if I take Rethel. Interesting, I've not seen that quest before. Improve with Brandenburg. Brandenburg don't hate me. I could get that up, so let's take that, because that's extra Imperial Authority. and my diplomats don't really have a lot to do at the moment because, like I said, I'm just mine's got jumped as well, so there's heaps of wars going on. And no one's going to vote for me because I'm overextended, so I need to get that down before the general died. Before I yep, I know what I'm trying to say. Get my overextension down before I'm going to make my leader a general. I hope he dies and his ridiculously good son takes the throne. Welshburn is this one here. It's grain. Yeah, so let's go. Let's go manpower. So, yeah, pretty much all we're doing is trying to stop people from hating us. There's lots and lots of unhappy people that we took that huge chunk of land. And look, if I hadn't been able to take all this land, if it had fought a huge coalition, I would have just taken enough. I probably would have taken Ugrino and Umbria, because that would allow me to fabricate on Rome. So, I mean, but my current situation allowed me to take that huge chunk of land, which was great. It's no longer valid, so I guess Poland, here we come. And I'm rivaling Poland because I have hopes of... I'm still not wanting a royal marriage, sorry guys. I do still want to attack Provence, allied with England and Liege. I need to let my manpower jump up. France. I don't think France will attack me. I don't have hugely strong defensive alliances, although obviously Castile's reasonably big, although they failed to kill Granada, which was quite funny. So we've got palpable separatists threatening to rise up, and the Venetian one, so we'll get up there and try and stop it. And yeah, we want to call these as soon as possible because we want to... Saxony keeps voting for themselves of all people. Well, that's unfortunate. The alliance with Trier is actually completely pointless at this point in time. So I'm actually going to break that alliance as soon as I get... yep, we'll take that. Alright, so it's got Brandenburg up to 100, so we'll pull you back. Now, interesting, Salzburg survived that war, which is very interesting. Kona, no decent missions, and Savoy loves me now, so improve with Milan. I'm going to have to improve with the Pope eventually. Hungary still loves me, so they'd still marry me if I need to remarry. The Swiss. Shall we improve with the Swiss? I made them release territory, so they don't like me very much. Here's the diplomat. So Bavaria took a province from the Palatinate. Now I'm not going to make them return it because they won't to start with, and it's not going to bring a prince back to life. Lubeck. I will, and I will give it back too. So the burghers lose influence and loyalty. Lose loyalty, gain influence. You get a whole base production and some unrest for 10 years. Or I lose unrest and gain tax, and they gain loyalty. So Antwerp, Holland, and Steiermark. And Holland. Their unrest, it's going to make them quite unrestful, if that makes sense. Base production, so you got silk, you got fish, and you got grain. No, I'm just going to take the tax. I know it's permanent production boost, but they're not producing anything decent, so except for the silk. Right, Pagans in progress. Still got 8 provinces outside the empire. There's 3 here. Denmark's got 1. Oh, Sweden's gone for independence. So that's a possibility I could go in there. And Hungary. Have to keep an eye on the Hungarian throne. Money and inflation. Should reduce my inflation, but I'll do it when I finish coring. Hills, 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 it's all hills. So nice development. I think they spawn in, so they're going to spawn in Romane, which is the grasslands. It's my understanding of what I've been told. Oh, I've got a lazy diplomat again. These will improve with the Swiss, even though they hate me. It's almost worth starting to royal marry people just because it's taken me so long to get there. Trier has yet again eaten someone, and now Mainz is actually still alive, so I'm not going to go to war for it. Oh, I got that wrong. Probably going to need some help. Ferrara, there bro, and give me some access. Now I was actually going to cancel this alliance, wasn't I? Because it's getting me nothing at all. As well, take that mission and improve relations with Salzburg. Still just helps that I'm already the emperor and it's a tie. It's always helpful. I really want to declare on the Teutons and the Polish, actually. I should declare on the Teutons because I can actually take this land and core it. And they're still in the First Union. How interesting. Might be a good way for me to get... I could take these 3. I could take 3. I can make them release Pomerania and take that. I might do that actually. I've only got the Livonians, so it gives me a route up this way. Sorry. I'm just nattering to myself. Now, I don't particularly want to start a big war because close to reform. I've got oodles of AE, but I would like to see. I don't think I can declare. No, I don't have a CV. Friesland. Will you please return Gilray to the map? I can afford a heap more boats, so let's go. A bunch more galleys, and the off chance that I can sink the fleet And let's just keep improving with our neighbours, I guess. What's my AE situation like? It's come down a lot already, so I'm going to fabricate on Fruity. How long does my claim on Trebizio last? 73. So I can either... I'm going to crack down, I think. Diplo is always expendable. Can you love me now? People are voting for me. See, I'm up to 45 now. Yeah, I don't want to go for a war now because as soon as I get to 50, I get these cores done. Which is only one left, and it's going to be done in 2 years. So by the time, in 2 years' time, by the time it's finished, I should have 50, and we should be all good to go to war. And I think, is this the one that gives me a CB against people holding non-imperial territory? So I can go to war with Cologne again. What have you taken this time? You just annexed Nassau. You're not going to release it, are you? No. Ah, these blobbing bloody OPMs in the Empire. Now, obviously, France is a big nasty endgame boss that I'm going to have to deal with at some point. Hopefully Castile continues to get strong. And my other rival, England. My truce with Venice just ended. Venice is allied with the Knights and Genoa. Now, there's nothing to stop me clearing now other than this, so I'm not going to. I need to fabricate on Roma. Now, when's my truce with you up? It'll be quite long. 71. It still gives me 20 odd years to take it. And I don't have to core it either, so that helps. Right, who else needs some relationship loving? There's some of the APMs around here. Still over. I have military access with Ferrara, which I don't need at this current moment. I'm surprised that Naples stayed in the PU. They still want to ally me. Still got a von Habsburg, very strong von Habsburg. So we'll just have to wait and see with that one. Cologne's just killing me. Bombing lines. Bohemia got Tech 5, which is nice. So September next year. Oh. Now see, here's where I said I'm terrible with points because I should probably wait. I'll wait until next year. But normally I don't. And I'm very aware of the fact that I don't. Normally I just throw points in wherever and don't really care. Did that drop it or not? There you go. I didn't waste anything at least. Also terrible with buildings, and I'm terrible with development. I don't tend to develop much unless I'm playing a very poor start and I've got a very good province, and that's unfortunate. So Venice is no longer a rival. Or are they no longer rivaling us, or are they no longer a valid rival for me? They're no longer a valid rival for me, so the Ottomans is pretty much at the point now where the only rivals I've got are big ones. Now, you, which is quite nice, you annexed Silesia. There is a, I don't know if it's still in the game or not, but there is a bug where if you feed land to a vassal of a PU subject, there's no AE involved, but I didn't have any reason to go to war there, any claim, and I probably would have struggled against Poland and Lithuania, to be honest. Now if Sweden had... oh, hello Novgorod. Holding your own against Muscovy. If Sweden had gotten independent, I might have thrown them. I could still actually support their independence, although they're loyal. It's all very interesting. Right, so we're talking about efficient use of my points. I'm almost at 50. And there's diplomats everywhere. I'm focusing mostly on the Italian miners for reputation, for relations, because they are the ones that got the most pissed off by what I did before, and they'll be the ones that'll get pissed off when I do it again. So, need some more troops, don't I? So my core is coming in, and I'm at 50 IA, so I can pass the first reform, which is awesome. Really, really good timing. So I've passed the first reform, and it's a little bit early, but I'm going to leave it there for this episode. So thank you everyone for watching. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks guys.